November 2024, they redid my A1C and it was 38, which is absolutely totally normal. And they also took me off the blood pressure medication. Yeah, insulin, I wasn't on any. None. Didn't need it whatsoever. Didn't need any, metformin. Didn't need anything. Gone. Within a week, my numbers were absolutely amazing. I was so shocked. About 10 years ago, I developed a gallstone, and that kind of worried me about my health because I was abusing my body before all of that and smoking and going out partying. And I thought, right, I've got to go and actually sort myself out. So I started to lose a bit of weight and I was on keto, the keto diet. That was really effective and it stopped me from being pre-diabetic. My daughter was a vegetarian at the time and she was a bit upset about how much meat I was eating and she asked me to become vegan with her. So I said I would do that if she enjoyed eating mushrooms and peppers, because she really hated them. So she agreed, and she was great actually, and she went along with it, and we became vegan. But a vegan diet is quite carb heavy, and I piled on all of the weight and some more. A couple of years down the line, I was back to being pre-diabetic. People think that we just eat grass and salad, but no. If I found something vegan, I ate it. And this went on and on and on. Last year, I had trouble with my gallbladder again, and I ended up being in hospital over Easter last year with pancreatitis, which was a real eye-opener. And my blood sugars were absolutely sky high. I was on an insulin pump, and they were trying to get my numbers correct. My A1C at that time was 79, which was really bad. They discharged me about a week later and said, eat what you normally eat and here's loads of insulin and we're going to try and make the dose okay for you. Email us all of your blood sugars. And the insulin dose went up and up and up and up and up. And I was really worried. I thought, right, I'll go back on keto. And then I thought, I'm vegan. And being keto, that means that I would probably have to eat lots of tofu and vegetables, and that would be it. And it wouldn't work for me. So I looked up a nutritionist. I was just on Google and I thought, right, I'm going to give this a whirl. And the name Rose Wiles came up on the Google, and she was in the UK. And I thought, right, I'm going to call her. So we had a Zoom, and she said to me that I needed to cut nearly all of the fat out of my diet and to increase my carbohydrates, to which I said, oh my God, I'll die. And she said, no. And I said, right, well, I'll give it a week. And she gave me lots of, yes, I did give her a very hard time. I said, I can't believe this. And she said, don't worry. And she gave me lots of links for your mastering diabetes. She says, this is the theory of it. She gave me lots of meal plans, weekly meal plans. And within a week, my numbers were absolutely amazing. I was so shocked. 1 week, my blood sugars were stabilising and pretty normal. I had a couple of days where I thought, right, she's killing me. She wants to murder me. This won't work. But after that, wow, it was amazing. I had to eat humble pie with Rose. Rose was great because she was ringing me every week, and I could WhatsApp her. I'd send her pictures of my food, and I was very proud of myself. And I loved the food, and it felt weird that I was dropping loads of weight and I was never hungry ever. November 2024, they redid my A1C and it was 38, which is absolutely totally normal. And they also took me off the blood pressure medication. Yeah, insulin, I wasn't on any. None. Didn't need it whatsoever. Didn't need any, metformin. Didn't need anything. Gone. Very proud of myself. I think I was just ashamed of myself as well that I'd let it get that bad. I actually took it and worked with it. And you've got to look at the bigger picture. if you don't look at the bigger picture, then you just get lost in everything and you've got to research it yourself. I had an app on my phone called Forks Over Knives. And if ever I had an ingredient and there'd be a great recipe that I could just follow, because I'm working and I'm busy. So I just knew I've got an obsession with scrambled tofu, which is really quite weird. And I like my air fryer. My air fryer and my blender are my best friends. Air fried tofu is, and lots of soba noodles and just lots and lots and lots of vegetables. There are hundreds of types of vegetables that we don't even know. When you eat meat, you don't see as many vegetables, do you? Because you're brainwashed to having a meat and 2 vegetables on the side. But my dishes are lots of vegetables, lots of different sauces, and I've mastered the oil-free salad dressings. I would like to add that until you have your health taken away, you'll never appreciate how much you actually need it. Think of the bigger picture. Think of your own health and how that will affect you years down the line, because we will never want to die regretting anything. Research all you can. Your website is brilliant and the YouTube videos, I would watch loads and loads of those. Probably if it was my friend, I would say, right, come to my house and have a coffee and we can look at these together. And I think I'm quite persuasive.